Welcome. Back to Cuts and Shit. It's your boy KB. We back in the building for episode 49. And we seem to have a full house in here today. This definitely wasn't planned, but this is how it goes. We got Miss Brittany from the Beehive.
Hey.
We got Miss Diamond.
Hey.
Steve is back.
Hey, everybody, how y'all doing?
And we got new big fella Pat here.
What's going on? Big dog.
Pat, never been on the show before, so welcome, motherfucker.
Appreciate it. Cuts and
Sound
shit.
effects.
Yeah.
Confetti and stuff.
I have a question. It's been burning a fucking hole in my brain all week. It's this meme going around. Everybody keeps saying some goofy shit like, if you ask me to bring me food and I tell you no, and you don't bring me food, you gonna feel like they moving funny or some shit like that. Y'all saying that shit?
I know what you're talking about. Exactly. That.
Like, I know I fucked it up.
What you say.
I know I fucked up the wording.
If you ask me, do I want something?
If
I
they
say
say,
no,
if you ask me, do I want something, and I say no, and you come in the house and you have nothing, I'm gonna be mad.
Yeah.
What the fuck kind of shit is that?
Because you should know me well enough to know that my black ass wants something, so just bring something extra.
Why don't your black ass know to open your black ass mouth and say yes?
Be like that, girl.
It's basically synonymous with like saying, I don't want no food, but then you bring some food and then you eat your food and then you be mad that you ate your food.
No, see, that's the thing. If you say you don't want nothing and I bring something, you can't have it. You're not supposed to have it. If I'm hungry, get out of here.
I only want it now because you got it.
Exactly.
What do you shit?
And other people's food always tastes better.
Closed mouths don't get fed.
Yes, they do.
When I asked you
off other
earlier,
people's plates.
not this one.
But also,
see
somebody like me, I don't know what I want to eat. Never. So
me either.
I don't want you to ask me like what you want. I just want you to bring me something because I don't want to have to decide that I want something.
What if you don't?
I'm greedy. I'm gonna eat it. You should know me. Like you should know that I'm greedy. I'm
Exactly.
But like, if it's like specifics though, let's say, babe, I'm going to fucking, I don't know, some sub joint. You want something? Hold up, you want something? No, I'm good. And they come home with his sandwich.
And it smell good.
Right.
Let me get a bite.
He drove home with it. You should have brought it in the house. Drove home.
You're right. You shouldn't have brought it in the house. You got to start it.
That is crazy to me. Like,
bet not asking
like,
for it. But yeah, that's what they do though. That's what they do. Argument.
It is an argument.
Don't fucking talk to me.
Yeah. I don't feel like it's a big deal. Like I feel like you should just share your food and keep it moving.
But like, I think my whole thing is like, you had ample opportunity.
I didn't want nothing, and I still don't want nothing. I really probably just want a bite of your food
So then don't be
and
offended.
2 fries and let me go.
Yeah, 2 fries.
I gotta say, at this point, you've been in a relationship, you be knowing that it's coming.
Yeah, you know it, but it's
so I'll
dumb.
order some extra fries. Just because you won't take some of my fries. Because
Can I see a ring on your finger? That's why he married.
You learn. Because I'm gonna be mad if I only get 1 fry and then you take half of those fries. I'm mad.
Yeah.
So I just order another fry, and then if she don't want those fries, if coming out she really don't want no food, then I just eat the fries too. So I just had 2 fries.
Christ.
So many
This is smart
man.
So many variables.
Because
just setting itself up to gain weight then.
Yeah, that's you feel me, and that's why you get to this point. So
overeat faster or easier than women anyway. So
you overeat, trying to protect your regular
You
meal.
don't want nothing when the question on the table. Then when I show up with the food, don't put your hands out like or you gotta wait till I'm done if you want the scraps.
Wait till you done? Fucking I'm an animal?
No, but you said you didn't want nothing.
No.
Like
people be eating with their eyes.
Limit
yo.
my argument.
Sometimes,
with your
yeah.
eyes, yo.
Yeah.
I
only want this because you see it.
But like, I've seen it so many fucking times. I'm like, why is that a problem? If you said you ain't want nothing, why the fuck are you supposed to read your mind?
Right.
But I'm still gonna ask you for something.
Can I spot this?
Period.
Yeah, go ahead, nigga.
Can I spot this?
Yeah, somebody wasn't paying attention.
Nope.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought y'all was supposed to add to the show.
Nope.
No.
Brittany was supposed to.
It wasn't me.
That shit coming on the camera.
But why? Like, back to the fucking point. Why can't you just say you want some fucking food?
Because sometimes I don't know I want some food until I smell your food.
And then you don't want none when you smell.
No, I still do.
That's so annoying, yo. Like,
My mother.
And if you just say no, then where it go?
You gonna end up fussing.
You're fussing. That's why you gotta
this
limit
goofy
that
ass
argument.
fucking attitude.
But do
Well,
I
you
understand
knew
the
that I
root
was
of
gonna
it?
want some, so you should have bought some anyway. And if I didn't want it tonight, I would eat it tomorrow.
No
Now,
matter
hold
what
on.
have you, I still
I
think that's crazy.
I think I need to clarify something. I'm not saying I partake in these activities. I always buy extra. I just don't understand why the fuck y'all can't open y'all mouths.
Just say what you
Like if you want some food, say it.
At the
Let me
moment,
tell you
I
something.
don't want none.
I could go to the dealership right now and buy any car, fucking take that shit home, make the color, everything. I'll be satisfied with my decision. But if you ask me what I want to eat or where I want to go out to eat, it's gonna take me 5 days to make up my mind.
Agreed.
Wow.
Crazy.
I don't fucking know. I don't know what I want to eat every
It is a
day.
woman thing.
We just
It
don't
is.
know.
Every
Guys,
day.
I'll wake up in the
have
morning like, oh, I
plans.
want a burger.
We have plans.
Yeah.
You know, we have plans. I can go to the store. I know exactly what I'm getting. I'm going to this aisle, this aisle, this aisle. I'm done at Walmart in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm not going every hour because I don't know
Well,
what I'm
I-
getting.
I
That's not
believe
me.
it.
I
I'm
don't
going
know
to
that.
see what they can get. That's crazy.
Hey, yo, you
Let me see what I can get with
They
this.
get
I'll
the
do
cart and they just go aisle to aisle to aisle, and I'll be like,
Nah, I take a list.
We look
I
at
don't
Take a
really like shopping, so I
Yeah,
take
you
a list.
can't go to Walmart and not get caught up in the shit though.
and me, I'm out of
Shit,
there.
you can.
I'm
I can't
out
even
of
do
Go
it.
there.
to Walmart and buy a bag
Alright.
of chips and leave with $100
I'm out of
receipt.
there.
Yes.
I don't
It's
like
easy,
the line.
yo.
It
I don't
depends
like
on
it.
just
When
the
you
people
go
and
there,
Because they
I
know
be
shit,
trying
yo.
to be in and out. I swear, I don't like how many people
You must
get
go
that
in there and
shit.
close your eyes.
That's why I
yo.
swear I pay extra. I go to Target now, man.
I
agree.
with you. I
People
go
don't
there.
be people
Yeah.
don't be
Yeah.
bum rushing for stuff.
Target is better.
The
It is.
shelves be right. You ask
It
somebody,
just makes
hey,
you feel
buddy,
better when you walk in.
hey,
right?
wait,
Yeah.
It's
the
like
customer
Walmart is the
service
ghetto.
is the customer service.
Walmart
I
Hey,
ain't like
buddy.
Walmart when they had that when they had a straight up police in there.
they sit in there, because
And that bothered me. Like, yo, I could get killed in
Try
here.
to slide through the
Basically.
door.
They broke a nigga leg in there for thinking he stole some shit.
Yeah.
And he didn't. I can't really shop with you
When
no
was that?
more when I can get
Who's
hurt.
this?
It gotta be a
Yeah, a
golden
while
ring.
ago, like they tried to check his receipt or some shit. He didn't want to show the receipt, and they hemmed him up, broke his arm or broke his leg or something, and come to find out he ain't steal shit. This is old, but it just stuck with me. Like, you know, when I say a police in your establishment, I can get hurt here, and nobody will pay the consequences.
That's
Basically.
deep.
Right.
Yeah, like I don't even want to come. I literally walked up there and seen the police, a white guy at that, and I turned around with the Target right up the street on Martin Boulevard.
Yeah, that's Target is my happy
I prefer
zone now.
Target too.
But I shop it, so let me tell you the secret to Target, right? If you
It's
get
the
a
app.
like, you
I
get the
got
combo
that.
app, but also if you get the Target Red card,
Right, get the
you
5%.
save 5%
You get the 5%.
instantly.
I already know you
So
get the
then
5%.
that way-
going
I
on
know,
here.
right?
So then that way you
Can we switch gears,
automatically
please?
saving.
My God.
But
Yeah.
you would have saved that Walmart,
At Walmart.
like it make
Yeah,
it even it out.
It'll equal out. It'll equal right out. But
Be
yeah.
not trying to.
But I think it is.
Damn,
Honestly,
if you
the
ain't-
quality and
That's
stuff in
what I'm
Walmart.
That
I'm trying
sounds
to
like
get
a
a free
whole
game.
commercial just
I
now.
was trying to get a free game because that way they save
A
off the
game?
rip.
You get a game?
I'm getting a free
Target
game.
clothes better than Walmart.
That.
Yes, all day. Target got luxury. In
Yeah, they got this.
So how about those Ravens?
Home decor, all that.
What Ravens?
So,
What sports?
So-
how can we even talk about sports?
I don't know. This topic
you
has
see
switched.
Marshall Yonder? Can't
I heard
even tell
he's skinny
him
as shit
man,
now.
he lost 60 pounds right this
Yeah,
season.
I heard he's real small now.
I said I thought he was gonna come back, and he straight lost 60 pounds. You can't play line at 240 pounds.
Hell no.
That ain't gonna work. He lost 60 pounds in 3 months.
So Steve,
How you do that?
He said
Damn,
he
man.
said he got on his white Peloton and just changed his diet.
Oh, he
Now
was
his
every
diet
time.
wasn't bad for a lineman
Yo, this would have
playing
My
football.
bad. This what I'm talking about right here. Like, I'm done. I'm just done with that business shit. Like,
there we go. That's what I was getting ready to get into.
Business.
We was having a conversation before everybody got here, and Steve was saying something about how, you know, we was talking about a lot of entrepreneurial things. Steven, remember that part of the conversation?
I was telling Corey how it's amazing to me how we grew up in, you know, one of the worst cities in the country, and not only are we alive, but we sit here and we talk about like entrepreneurship. Like, that's just, it's fucking crazy.
Right.
And then I also told him how I'm stepping out.
You back on your own, buddy.
I'm
he's-
working for the man.
yeah, he's
Oh,
going back to the
man.
I'm going back to the E quadrant. Employee quadrant, yo. I'm gonna let the entrepreneurs do their thing. I'm gonna be an employee, like.
And I was seeing kind of both sides, but more so on the man side.
Yeah.
I've always worked, always got a W-2,
It's a beautiful thing if you can have a business.
right.
But in my age, in my time, my business has to be hands off mostly. And the shit I was doing was pretty much what I did during the day. I'm a plumber, a construction plumber during the day, and then I was doing side work at night. And you just burn out. I mean, could you imagine doing hair all day and then doing hair when you get off?
Right.
And then doing hair in the daytime.
Right.
Like, it's like, fuck that. I need to do something where I'm not really interacting. Because the older I get, the more I value my time.
Or is it this whole quarantine that makes you reevaluate?
No, it ain't got nothing to do with it.
I just don't want to. That's when people, you kind of, it's the same as people working multiple jobs.
Yeah.
You work 8 to 5 at one job, and then you leave there and work 6 to 11, and then after you're doing the same routine year after year after year,
and you
burned
missing
out. You missing
and
out.
it's like you're missing out on what you're
Life
doing it for.
Yep.
Right.
Well, I think me and you probably feel the same way about that. No, like we just don't want to work as much anymore.
Exactly.
Right.
But what y'all are doing, y'all are setting up y'all passive portfolio, and that's what I'm talking about. Like, the older we get, the more we gotta have shit set up that we don't have to touch it, but it makes money.
Right.
You know what I mean? I mean, now shipping shit off, you gotta touch that, but that's not.
At least it's not.
That's not going and
as
busting up a
much
nigga
for
basement
the people.
and building a whole new house. Like,
real
you know what I mean?
It's not labor.
After you
It's not
get off,
labor based.
You know what I mean? Yeah, like
You trying to create money that's not labor based.
labor based. Yeah. So
That's the easiest way to, if you can, especially through the internet or social media, or sell a product. I mean,
And that's what it is.
Yeah, that's the best way to generate revenue quick, and you ain't gotta.
and it ain't even gotta be a lot. I ain't looking for $1 million.
Right.
If I can make $100,000 a year
Right.
off selling paper clips, yo, I'm trying to tell you, that's why you gotta fuck with that thing I sent you, that podcast. Like, it's people out here making money
Off of nothing. Yeah.
selling solo cups,
Yeah.
but the solo cup got a little design on it.
It's,
And in their city, that shit popping.
Right.
So all the niggas in their city buying them solo cups, and they might make $70,000 a year.
and it's a big
I'm happy
thing
with that.
a lot of people do. If y'all heard drop shipping before.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people doing drop shipping, you wouldn't even know it. They just selling somebody else's product, whether it's Chinese made or AliExpress or whatever it is. All you do
You know
is
what that
drop-
sounds like?
Oh, it's
Amazon.
Yep.
Right.
Amazon is exactly what
Amazon.
Yeah,
So all you doing
Amazon's
is
like a third party.
it's a
seller
third party
for
site, and that's all you doing. So a lot of people be selling the weirdest stuff, but the
sell.
craziest stuff, but it sell, and you're not doing nothing. All you're doing is receiving an order and going forth with it, and that a lot of people make millions of dollars off of drop shipping.
You ever drop shit?
I've never done it.
Why?
I've never done it. Never had time to get into it. Never had
No,
that.
this
time.
like one of the
eBay
things. Like,
store.
did you sell anything?
eBay.
eBay.
Okay.
I told you I was doing this shit a while ago. Like I had a business. It was called Decibel City, and I was selling like sound stereo.
That sounds like something loud. I'm not-
Decibel. That's a measurement of sound.
Yeah,
a
it's
decibel.
saying.
So it was called
Okay,
Decibel
okay.
City, and I was selling like car stereos, all kind of shit, and it was drop ship.
Yeah.
I had a supplier who would wholesale it to me, and I would basically fake sell it. I would sell it to you.
Fake
Yeah.
sell it.
She's really buying it from her.
And they'll ship it.
Yeah.
They'll ship it straight to them.
Yeah,
Yep.
she don't ship with my tag on
You
it.
don't have to take. Yeah,
So you
with your
think you
tag.
brought it from me.
Yep,
You
with
really
your
brought it
tag.
from her. And I was doing that for a little bit. I ain't make no money because if you get to the supplier, you get it for cheaper than like
Then the wholesale.
you people on eBay was selling my shit for cheaper than I was buying it for.
Yeah.
Because they were buying it from the supplier, from the manufacturer. They were buying like lots.
Mhm.
You know, a lot. And that's like a pallet for those who don't know. So I wasn't buying it by the pallet, I was buying it by the piece.
By
So
the
you
piece.
would buy it from me, I would buy it from her.
Oh,
I'd
that's
give it
why
to
you
you.
wasn't making.
You still,
Yeah.
you
That's
still,
why that-
yeah,
that's
you
why
still
that has to
retail
Right.
at a certain point, you know. You know,
I mean, and then at the same time, you gotta realize, yo, in any service, in any product, it's somebody that knows its worth, and then it's somebody that just wants it.
right.
So a pair of Jordans, for example, they might retail for $220. There are people paying $600, $700, $800 for Jordans.
Yep.
Right.
So if you can find those people, you can do whatever the fuck you want for whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
And that's the truth. But I was 19, and
Should have stuck with it.
I should have, but that was the year Steven was born, and there was a lot going on. But now I look at it like, now I can get to the supplier. Back then, I didn't know about like Alibaba and shit like that, websites like that. I thought you had to go to China, straight up, and I was 19.
I mean, I've heard. I know a little
Put
bit.
him with the China
Like I
too.
said,
Yeah.
like my wife was in the
I
head.
never even been out of state at 19. I'd have been scared. You talking about getting a passport, flying for 23 hours? Shit. Shit.
I'm still scared.
I was rush out of Mervo.
23 hours.
Now.
Yeah. Now I do it. I love to do
You
it.
gotta take a sleeping pill on that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I think that a lot of people think that entrepreneurship is easier than having a 9 to 5.
It's
And what
not.
they don't realize is that you really gotta hustle and grind
Right.
and put even more hours than your regular
It's
40
24/7.
into entrepreneurship. And people don't respect your sleep schedule, your
Nope.
weekends off, your it's
Vacation.
9 o'clock at night. You know, because I do both. So you know,
See,
people
that's
will
the
text
hard
you.
thing. If you're just an entrepreneur, I feel like the grind is harder. But if you're just an entrepreneur, you can deal with that. When you're an entrepreneur and an employee, it's like I'm already giving somebody else 8-10 hours of my life,
Right.
of my day. Then I gotta come deal with my shit. It's hard
It's a
to
lot.
do both. And then you start to, it's easier to put off your stuff because it might not be bringing in as much as your 9 to 5. So if it got tight to where you like, yo, I can't do this shit no more, you're not gonna quit your job,
Right.
most likely.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Yeah, some people will quit their job. I've done it before. 9 times out of 10, you gonna slack up on the shit that really will pay off in the end.
Right.
But
I like hearing this. I'm sorry.
The
I'm
grind-
enjoying the shit
Yo.
out of this right now.
like people be saying, people
Because
be wondering,
I love it when people get it.
Right.
yeah,
like this shit is ridiculously
if
draining.
anybody doing some shit, if anybody's doing some shit that will take them away from like eating, nigga, when you minding your
definitely
business,
don't be eating.
when you minding your business, you'll skip lunch. You don't even think of lunch.
Yeah.
When you working for the man, nigga, I need a lunch
Yes.
break.
Yes. All your breaks.
What are you talking about?
Right.
But when you doing it for yourself, you ain't got time for none of that
Yep.
at all. Like, and you appreciate every
And
second
I
of it.
think
That's
being
why
an
when
entrepreneur,
nigga-
you gotta set boundaries for your business and make sure you set time aside to take breaks.
It'd be hard.
To when to go home.
Especially
Like, yo,
when
I
you-
am going home at 5 o'clock. I don't care
It
how
don't
much
be
somebody
like
offer
that.
me. I don't care. I'm leaving at 5. I'm only doing this amount of people. I'm only doing this. And I think if you set those boundaries, you'll live within those means, because at the end of the day, you striving. Everybody's striving to get the most money possible. So that's what stretches out your day. Like, yo, if I work from 8 to 8, greed. If I work from 8 to 8, I can get this much money. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta still, as an entrepreneur, just like anybody working 9 to 5, you setting these parameters of, hey, this is how much my salary is. I can't go outside of that. That's what he told me I could get. That's what I'm gonna get. But you can set those parameters for yourself and make yourself comfortable as an entrepreneur.
You
and
slide
say,
that
hey,
couple of hits.
from 9 to 6, hey yo, this is what it is. I might end up making $100,000 a year, and I'm comfortable with it.
Right.
But yeah, can I make $200,000 a year if I decide to
I'm not saying-
decide to work
Not
from
a man.
8
Men
to
always
10?
gonna try to go for the
You
high.
know why?
And that's cool, but
Because
then you
when
get
you
to the
make
point where you're
50,000
burning yourself out, or you get to the
Yeah.
point where you frustrated, and then you rescinding yourself back after
Yeah.
years and be like, you know what, I don't want to get back there now.
It's not even.
You know,
Yeah, but when you make 50,000 for 2-3 years in a row, you think about like, damn, I want to make 75,000.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
So then you make that shit for 2-3-4 years in a row.
I don't even want to make.
Now
it
you
two.
want
I
enough.
I
Now
want
you
it to
want
go up every year.
$100,000.
But you gotta find a smarter way.
Because every time you reach one of those levels, you realize like that level was cool, but it ain't
You-
enough.
you compete
like I
with
want
yourself.
more now.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and this one of the
And
things
that-
I be trying
and-
like, cause this shit is disgusting, nigga.
Right.
Like that ridiculous drive it's disgusting. Nigga. Like, it's like you can't never go to sleep and you never wake up from it. Like,
and see, that's when I realized at the same time that I gotta stop, because like you said, you get to the 75, you realize 75 ain't enough. I need 100. You get to 100, I need 200. Then and then you go. So then that's when it became.
But no, it's just a thrill.
You gotta get to a comfortability level of your life.
Yeah, you gotta
Am I
get to
cool
a
with driving this car and spending this amount of money or spending this much on
housing?
housing?
What it mean to me is,
see, what it sounds like you're saying is like you gotta find a way to be comfortable. What I'm saying is, for the people who feel like they'll never be satisfied and never comfortable, this shit is disgusting.
No, not.
I mean, cause like it's like you gotta, like, from what it sounds like you saying, Pat, like, you know, find your level of comfort.
Yeah.
I might be saying.
I don't know it. I haven't figured it out.
I'm going with what Pat said. Like, it's not. I don't want to limit how much I make.
Right.
I want to make more smarter. I don't want to, like, if I make 100,000 and I do 10 houses a year, I don't want to do 20 houses next year.
So what do? You
get what I'm saying? Yeah.
What do you do to make that money?
Yeah.
Oh, you increase your prices.
Right.
You
just get other people to do it.
Oh, other people. You get workers to do it.
It's just other ways.
Yeah, other ways.
And that's where I'm at now. Like, I can't keep doing what I'm doing now, because I turn around and my son getting older.
But how did you do that if you keep stopping?
Who stopped?
You.
Stop what?
Your business.
The business.
I ain't never stopped. I've been established since fucking 17.
But no, how I'm saying, we started this part of the discussion saying you were jumping out of the business.
So you're gonna keep your business and work for the man and have other people work?
Yeah.
For you?
So
Are you gonna be comfortable with just the 9 to 5 now?
No. If you want to know my plan,
we just had this conversation.
I can discuss my plan.
7 months ago.
But no, this is not. But before you even go that far, like I'm saying, because you're saying your brain's gonna get to the point where you have people doing this and you have people doing that, leveraging yourself.
I said that wrong.
How do you leverage yourself when you keep stopping at the point before you get to do it?
I need an exit. Like, I was getting to the point where I'm working, and to be honest with y'all, I'm not the best financier. So I might do a job. I ain't gonna lie. I might do a job. Might take me 6 days. I might get $3,000. We eating out every day.
Nigga shit immediately.
Stuffed up, right? We need these shoes. I saw these shoes. I want this left. Yo, I'm fucking it up, right?
And it gets back to the more money, more problems.
So then it's like, in my mind, I'm like, I just do another job.
That's because you still have the 9 to 5.
I got the 9 to 5.
Yeah, right.
So then you do the next job.
And
you blow it. And it's like, I'm working. I want to do some shit where I'm not working, but I'm still getting money. I'm still gonna blow money. I'm human.
But see, that's when you need that financial literacy for somebody to stop you from doing that.
Right.
You need somebody else. That's why sometimes it's not bad for somebody else to manage your money. You know. Yeah, I mean, you want to manage your own money, man, but
I know what I'm doing wrong.
Right, and that's why you need somebody to say, "Yo, there's enough money on this card to eat out one night a week."
You gotta put yourself on some limits.
Yeah.
So let me tell you what I do, Steve. So I work, but I also I'm an accountant. I do taxes, and I also do daycare. But the way that I set myself up is, I started. Well, I've been doing taxes for 11 years, but that's in my house. I don't have to leave my house. I don't have to leave my son. With daycare, it's basically a paid play day. My son is there. I put it on my taxes. I write off my house. So what you gotta find is a way to still be able to be in your house or do what you need to do and incorporate your life, so that, like, for instance, yesterday I watched a little boy for 8-10 hours while my son was in there. They played. I did some of my taxes. I chilled. I did what I wanted to do. So I was moving around, even though I'm still kind of giving some of my free time up. I'm not giving up as much because I'm still in the comfort of my home and I'm still doing the things I need to do at the same time while I'm making money. So you gotta find a way to, like you said, get that passive income where you ain't gotta do shit, or you can incorporate, okay, hey, I'm doing something, but it's not taking me out of my house all the time. It's not taking me away from my family all the time. So you can maybe say, oh, hey, I'm gonna build something in my house while I'm in my basement, but I'm still home with my family. I'm still eating in the house. I'm not eating out all the time. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you gotta structure it so that you can bring it back. And then on top of that, and what people don't realize is it's a benefit to you working and being an entrepreneur, because most of the time when you're an entrepreneur, you're gonna have a loss. So you can be working and make 50,000, and then if I lost for 10-15,000, now you only made $35,000. I'm giving you a free game because I'm really gonna have classes on that.
Oh yeah.
But you know, now you only made 35,000. Now you're not paying no tax, so you don't got no taxes you paying. You still got your business that you actually making money from, but you got all these expenses and stuff that you can claim on your tax return. So it's benefits to doing both, but you just have to figure out how you can do it where as though you're not burning yourself out and you can use most of your stuff as a benefit, with your resources as a benefit instead of just draining yourself.
I think it's more so with the entrepreneurship is how can you gain wealth when you're not working. I work a 9 to 5. My wife doesn't. She's an entrepreneur. Biggest thing is a lot of people know we take a lot of vacations, go to a lot of places. When we gone, I'm getting paid. You know, I'm using my vacation time. Pat, how you always done? Boy, I got 8 weeks. You feel me? I'm Gucci. You know, they always, Pat, how you doing? Yo, I got 8 weeks. I got all this time. I can get 8. Don't worry about it. You know, I know how to freak the system. You know what I'm saying? It's how I take my vacations. You feel me? I might work Sunday. You know, I work retail, so we open 7 days a week. I might work Sunday to Thursday and maybe take one vacation day. I still get my 2 days off that week, and then I might not work the beginning of the next week. I might be off those 2 days and then take another just 1 or 2 days of vacation. I'm gone for a week and I only use 2 days of vacation. You feel me? So it's a way to you use it and freak it.
Smart.
Yeah, but then the flip side of that is, like I said, my wife's an entrepreneur. She had to find a way to. We on vacation for a week and we take vacation. How she's gonna make money when she's not there? You know, so it's either plan ahead of time. Hey, I'm gonna work extra hard, and the weeks coming to do it. But I think that's the biggest thing for entrepreneurs: how to still gain wealth and take a break and take a break. When you put the clippers down, or when you're not doing the taxes.
I learned something over the last couple months, right? I'm weird, so I pick like favorite types of things.
Right.
My favorite types of emails now come from my online store. Fuck the haircut bookings.
Right.
Like my favorite email was, oh, somebody just bought some shit from your online store.
Right.
That shit feel good, especially when it like come in late as fuck at night. Even if I'm woke, I still feel like I got paid in my sleep.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, like
that's what you're looking for.
Yeah, and being able to set certain things like that up is like it's a bonus.
So you just put another foot on my neck. Thank you.
Yeah, people need them. Like, because this fucking quarantine thing is like, yo, so many barbers, yo, they sick.
Yeah.
I'm chilling. Like I told niggas, like, yo, I'm good for a couple months, nigga. I work because I want to, but I'm good for a couple months if I don't want to work.
And a lot of the people who are entrepreneurs, and you can quote me as far as the specifics of it, they for the first time in history had something to fall back on was unemployment. But a lot of people who are not.
Stop.
All right, another button to put.
Just stop it and start it.
How you stop it?
Just press the red button.
So press it twice.
Yeah. One. Say. Thank you kindly.
All right. So a lot of entrepreneurs and self-employed people got to fall back on unemployment, but then it goes back to the taxes. A lot of people can only claim what they claimed on their taxes on unemployment. So some people who's only claiming to make only made 12,000 last year.
You're good.
You're good. Yeah, you work. You're good. And they was throwing extra money to you after $600 a month, depending on what your income level was when you got laid off. So a lot of people, that just goes back to the whole entrepreneur thing.
I didn't even try to.
It's not as easy as it
That shit was a process.
It's not. Because some people, like you say you only claim 12,000, then you get 120 a week. That's all you getting, you know. So a lot of barbers, it's better than anything, you know. So a lot of people were, sick. I'm pretty sure barbers and salon workers.
I felt bad, a little bit.
Still can't do nothing, and
I felt bad a little bit, because it was like I'm not extra sympathetic kind of dude. I'm like, yo. I wish people would save their money.
It's not that easy.
It's not.
Especially when you're really trying to get into it.
Is that how you're able to sustain yourself right now because you saved, or is it just because of what you got going on?
Part of the reason. This part of the reason, because every time you get a lump sum of money, you don't have to blow it.
You don't have to spend it.
Bro, teach Steve this.
Me
personally,
I'm not a big spender. Like
You're a pretty simple guy.
Yeah, I'm extremely simple. So I like just waking up in the morning and taking a shit and checking my bank account and checking the commas.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I like to see that shit. I like to see a lot of money in my bank account. As much as I like
Look,
I'll say,
it would be nice.
yeah, and then like when you're saving
like
and
that.
one account matches the other one, it's like, oh shit, nigga, you making progress.
Yeah.
I want money. Give a fuck about no shoes.
I like.
I think Corona definitely showed people that. The backup
I
plan.
don't give a fuck about none of that. I want my bread.
Plan.
I'll wear it.
I do need
I don't
to do
care
that.
about
I
none of
like
that shit.
shoes.
Pat has on his feet.
I was looking
You know what I'm
at
saying?
him.
Like,
I seen him.
It's crazy, but these 2 years old though.
I seen him. I was looking
I'm
at him.
not-
So
I'm
see,
not a
this
shoe
ain't money.
fanatic.
And I bid on them, you know what I'm saying, off a goat, you feel me? So I got them for like $90, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah,
Steve,
that's
you
you know what I'm saying? I'm like, grab.
This Friday.
I be looking at that shit like, no, you know,
I
I want
was
to
just
spend no money.
looking at them though. That's funny.
And see, the thing is, though, I don't spend money on
But
shoes.
see, here's the
I mean,
thing.
I'm not that
I
big
think the
on
point
it.
I was trying to make
Not
when I
no
said
more.
that is, I didn't learn that until my transition from working a 9 to 5 and cutting hair full time to just, part time, and then just cutting hair full time. It's like I had to immediately kick into and instill some discipline in my, because I gotta make sure the bills is paid, nigga.
Right.
Because when I was working my 9 to 5, this haircut, like, oh, that's mine, nigga. I'm blowing that.
Right.
Right.
I'm
Maybe
blowing
that's
that.
the phase I'm in.
Yeah, because
Right.
I can promise you that's the phase you in. It's because you have that constant security. You have that constant security blanket. When you jump out there, full-time leap of faith,
It
full-time
is
hustle, full-time entrepreneur, whatever all the shit you want to call it, nigga, you gotta make sure everything else is protected first before you fuck up.
Yeah.
That's like yeah, nigga in the streets, nigga. You gotta make sure you got your re-up money before you do
Before
anything.
you do anything. Yeah.
And in my brain, nigga, all right, I made X amount of dollars a day. All right, put that in the savings
Right.
today. I don't care if it's $5, $10, $20, whatever. Put that shit in the savings today. And the cool part about it is I don't touch my savings too often, so that shit just grow.
And see, another thing is,
$5
Like,
at a time. Sometimes it
I
is
spend my
what it
money
is.
at Home Depot, yo. Like, I'm always doing
That's my
something.
spot.
I love Home Depot.
Like, I'm
That's
always,
my
like, right
damn,
now,
man.
I just put a half bathroom in my house. Like,
Yeah.
because I'm about to just rent it out as rooms. So I need as many bathrooms as I can get. You know what I mean? So, like, I run up a tab with Home Depot.
Yeah,
yo.
that's
like,
my spot.
But you won't get that back.
Yeah, you'll get it back.
Yeah.
That's an
So it's an
And that's the-
investment.
That's,
Okay,
that's,
that's-
me switching to the passive. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like, I'm just done with the doing plumbing for everybody.
So you
That's
be
an
good by
investment
next
for
year.
now. That's what I'm saying. Like in the,
By
in
next,
the
you won't have
entrepreneurial
this
brain, that shit
problem
don't turn
this
off.
time next year.
Next year, I'm trying to have another one and be doing it.
See?
That's the switch over. I'm not doing, cause believe it or not, I do a lot more than plumbing. You see my shit on.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo, I do everything.
I don't know.
I'm
what
building
do
the whole
you
fucking
do?
house. I build houses.
He said,
I build
houses.
houses. I build houses.
Habitat for humanity.
I build houses. So it's like I was building houses for people who would pay me, which is stressful. You trying to, like, right now, I got a nigga trying to take my price down. I already lowered it $700 for him. And
That's it.
he still want to take me down.
You gotta say no.
Yeah, like I'm
You gotta
just
say
out.
no.
I'm out
You
because
gotta
it's like
say
at
no.
the end of the day, what I'm about to do for you is gonna last you for 50, 100 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's gonna outlive both of us. I need that for me.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want something to outlive me. For me, this little money you ready to give me, I'ma blow. We gonna go to Moe's. I'm gonna go to Home Depot.
Yeah,
Finish my
you go.
basement. Like it's just.
That's my spot too.
I think it's definitely an issue, like, for entrepreneurs sometimes when it comes to like pricing and like giving people discounts. Like sometimes I think we don't value our product or ourselves enough to say no, this is the price. I'm silent on that because sometimes I be giving
I
people
hear that shit
discounts
so
and
much.
it ain't even a matter of like they even ask me sometimes. They just be like, oh, you a new
'Cause we
client,
cool.
like, you know. you knew with me, you don't really know me, but it's like, yo, I'm really the shit, so you should be paying me more, if anything, because if you went to H&O Block, you'd be paying out the yin yang. But I just be thinking to myself, like, well, I'm just small in my house, it's just me. But we think that way, and then we tone it down for people, and we give them discounts and shit. But
see, that go back, and I'm telling you, a lot of stuff I learned. I can say from my wife.
I just ask it like that.
My wife.
Yes.
Like, do you look for every?
I'm a creative accountant.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
thank you.
I'll be coming to you.
But yeah, it's definitely. I think if somebody can't pay your price.
Yeah.
Somebody can't pay your price, they not your customer.
Yeah, exactly.
You feel me? They not your customer.
Thing.
It's difference between you ever been in IKEA, which is a
Ain't
cool
nobody
place,
negotiating in
or
that.
you go to Pier 1. It's a
nobody
whole
negotiating.
nother bracket. So Pier 1, you go in there, but I'm looking for a table for $100, Jordy. The only cheap table we got here is $1,500. They be like, all right, dang. You go in there, you be like, you ain't their customer. You know, so when somebody you say, hey, I do my front end store $400, they're like, dang, I can't pay that. The girl
That
down the
ain't
street
bad,
charging. Yeah,
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, the girl down the street only
I
charging
can't
180.
stand that shit.
Yeah, you get two
But
bundles with it.
that ain't 400.
You
ain't
feel
that
me?
bad,
Yeah,
though.
you know, you be like,
That's
I
medium.
can't help you. This what I do, and I need a 4. So
I cannot
You take
stand
Or
that
it's
shit.
median. That's
take your
That's
ass down the
cool.
street to her, motherfucker.
yeah, basically.
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like that.
She do, she could.
You see, she do it
I was
all.
serious.
I'm so
She do it all. I'm trying to tell you, she do it all.
I've looked at people. I don't even talk to people that say that shit. That's why, like, I hate to say it, like, but I don't like speaking to walk-ins.
Yeah.
I don't really
Like, I don't like talking
You
to
still get
walk-ins.
walk-ins?
Me personally, nah.
Not right now, not during quarantine.
No. Me personally, no.
Oh yeah.
Any minute I get to not cut, nigga, I'm in the back. I'm outside in the car. So I don't take walk-ins.
Yo,
But hold up, I don't like talking to them because they say shit like that.
They're stupid.
How much you charge? I charge this.
Damn.
Oh man, running across the street.
Take your ass around the street.
That's fine.
all you gotta say is he there now?
Right.
Is he there?
Oh, like, oh, that's what's up. Like, if you want more, man, that's cool.
To switch the subject, yo.
You ain't
Speaking
your
of this
customer.
corona
At all.
shit, yo. Do anybody feel like this is like some The Walking Dead type
Yes.
shit?
Fuck yeah.
Little bit.
Yo, to
I've
go
been
to
saying
work
this the
now.
whole
I'm waiting for
time.
the water to be poisoned and shit.
Hey, yo,
Like,
for me to go to work, if you was to come on my job as a new hire, you have to download an app. You have to input all your information, and then every day when you come in, they scan your forehead.
Yeah. I take temperatures
Yo,
every
this shit
day.
is deep, yo.
Every day. you take
Everybody masked up.
If you over 100.3,
Yo.
Jordan, you got to go home.
This shit is getting serious, and I don't think it's backing down. Like, yo, I just be feeling like it's gonna be like The Walking Dead soon. Like this COVID-19 shit, it's getting like,
Sure.
serious. Like, and then like in other countries, I was watching the news. Like I think in like Beijing, like all their transportation services is linked to like their social networking profile.
Yeah, so it tell you where you went at.
Right.
They can track you.
And if you like outside of compliance, if you ain't got your mask on or something, bless you. And don't do it again. If you outside
look, speaking of COVID,
Close to 6 feet, you feel me?
That's the fucked up part about it being COVID, because every year around this
Nobody
time,
can
I
cough
got
this.
Yeah,
real bad
Yo,
hay
you can't
fever.
cough this
I got
thing,
hay
man.
fever, so it's like you
Look,
can't do
You
nothing.
be
Like,
allowed holding it, you be.
be human right now.
I have pollen days. You better
You
stay
better
home.
not cough over my back, man. A fight will happen. You
Yeah.
cough over somebody's back now, and I
Because
mean,
they gotta
it's
be
good
on
and
the
bad
bus.
to it, because I feel like people did respect.
on the bus.
Yeah, I don't
for
think
coughing
people
and
respected
shit.
people's personal space before Corona.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I'm that kind of person. Like, I be in line and somebody real close to me at Walmart. I be, yo, what the fuck? So
6
close,
feet,
yo.
yo.
Yeah.
This before Corona. I'm like, yo, back up, back up. You know, then, yo, I ain't my bag, yo. Now Corona, shorty, you don't even. You talk around my bag.
And the crazy
Slap
thing
shit out
is,
you. Slap shit out you like it's not a game.
this shit probably don't even exist for real.
You the conspiracy guy.
I'm not.
I don't
But
know.
You the
that.
conspiracy.
How come ain't nobody talking about the flu and pneumonia no more? I ain't heard shit about a flu death
Because
or
the
pneumonia
media
death.
plays a part in everything.
I mean,
so the most
everything-
important thing going around is the
you can-
pandemic.
listen, you can
Right.
go to the
They say
hospital
to
right
this
now
day,
with a
more people
sprained
still
ankle.
dying from the flu. I think.
Yo, you can go to the hospital right now with a sprained ankle, and they will say you got COVID. It's because of the COVID.
I've heard that.
Anything
I've
you
heard
get
that.
right now,
I've
if you
heard
got a
that. I've
headache,
heard that.
it's a new sign of the COVID.
I believe that because you know what? I'm confused about why every day it be like 300,000 cases, 12 people recovered.
Right.
Where happened to the
It's
other
what that
people?
people
Where happened to the
died.
other people?
Where's all the other people that
Yo.
like they still sick? Like nobody recovering. Like 12 people recovered and it's 100,000 people fucking sick. Like I be confused about these numbers. Like what's going on? That really.
I always
gets
did wonder
me.
that though.
Yeah.
Where's those people
Yeah,
at?
where-
What did they do with them people?
recovered? Like those numbers have
What the
not.
fuck happened to
They don't
Tom
really
Hanks?
keep
Is
going
he
up.
okay?
Is he okay? Yeah, he was the first person.
Yeah.
When I thought it got real, that's the first
Yeah.
person when it was like Tom Hanks got, I said, oh, this shit real.
Yeah.
You don't set Tom Hanks
But-
up to get it. Like, this shit real.
But-
You what?
In defense of Steve, I will
You
say
the 5G person
I
too.
feel like. Well, I read about that too, but I feel like they had everybody. They had one person from every like race and every like major group to say they had COVID. Cause our black representative was Idris.
Idris.
Yeah.
And that was the
First
one black person that like influenced white people. Like, oh, it's real. You got Tom Hanks influencing the white people. Oh, it's real. You know what I'm saying? Like every race had
True.
one person
Say they had it.
that said they had it.
Who was the Mexican?
Did with influence. I don't know, man.
Mexican.
Well, yeah, they all had like one person that did with like influence that group of people. Like, you got
I want
COVID.
to know why ain't nobody post no shit
Let me
why
see
they,
celebrities with
why they
COVID.
was sick. Why Tom Hanks and his
They
wife
was
ain't post no?
asymptomatic, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Well, Idris was.
That's what they saying.
And they say
Cardi
a
said,
lot
how
of
much
people
money
are.
you gonna give me to say I
Exactly.
got it?
That's what I'm saying.
I felt like they was getting paid to say they had
Yo,
it.
you can't. They said it a long time ago. Believe nothing you hear and half of what you see.
Yep.
Straight up, and especially from the media.
Yep.
You can't believe nothing. Somebody can have an objective, an agenda,
Right.
and pay the media. People have this company I'm working for right now. Just to speak on it, and it's off topic, but just to give you an idea. What they do is they test new pharmaceutical products for like I think they try to treat like spina bifida and other shit like they trying to change your genes and
He's
shit,
the
right?
representative.
Yo, they can come in there and they'll say, all right, we want this piece of machinery right here. The piece of machinery costs $1 billion. We'll put it in. They might cost us $2 million to put it in. We'll get it and they be like, we really would like it over here.
Yeah.
The job was supposed to take 6 months. This job has been going on for 2 years because
Damn.
they keep saying, oh, we want it here. Oh, we want another one. So move this one and put this extra one here. I just took over the job. The first thing I got to do is add a whole new system. $5 million system. Right? Like, it's people out here with money.
That can alter certain.
Money, yo. The money we think about, if a motherfucker came to me with $2 million, I'd do a lot of shit. You know, like that. I mean, ask yourself that. Like, if a motherfucker really came to you with some outlandish something that they wanted you to do with $2 million in a duffel bag, like, what would you do? So you
Slap my mama.
exactly like, you can't.
I slapped the shit out of mine.
Ain't nothing out here.
Fire out of it.
Yeah, from what I see.
Should be okay.
I think me and my son was joking one day. He was like, $500 million, would you kill your mother?
Ooh.
My answer was, me and my mother would have to have a talk. Like, Ma, this $500 million will change your children's
You
children.
are the
children.
You are the chosen one. That's
Like, I'm not saying I'm gonna kill you, but let's just talk. You gotta have the conversation. You gotta have the conversation.
I ain't gonna lie. I had to have.
You got to.
Yeah.
right.
Look, here's dinner. I got it from Phillips.
This the rest of your life.
Catered.
You know, this your last meal.
Yeah, like,
You know
let's
what
talk
I'm
for real. $500 million.
But
That
look,
last name gonna
Andy
change.
Cohen got it. He the gay representative. I'm telling you.
You true. That's right. He did.
Who?
Andy Cohen. See,
Oh,
you don't
dude.
know because he the gay
Does
representative.
anybody here
Uh-huh.
know somebody has died from COVID-19?
Died. No.
Yeah, no.
I do
I
not.
know a couple
I do
people that
not.
had it.
Yeah.
I know.
Couple people.
I know some
Yeah, I
people
heard a
who
couple
had
people
it.
had it.
I know who Cruz that didn't have it.
Yeah.
My old coworker said her father-in-law died from it, but I feel like again
He probably didn't have.
older people probably dying from pneumonia or something like that, or the flu.
I hate to
And they
be
saying
rude,
COVID.
but old people die.
Young people died too.
Yeah.
People die. People die. I just hate that every time somebody died, now it's the COVID. Like,
But no,
But they're
I'm
saying that
yo.
COVID attacks other.
And that COVID is
People
Because
been
mutating.
had
and it's
respiratory-
mutating,
It's mutating.
pre-existing. If you got heart disease, it's
I know.
Yeah, so she
attacking that.
said he was getting open heart surgery and then he contracted COVID and then he died.
then he
from COVID.
died. Yeah, so it's things that they're saying COVID. They're
He
saying
contracted it while the chest
itself
was open.
I'm
is not
guessing
really.
maybe from being in the hospital.
But people die from surgeries, contracting diseases and illnesses all the time. I feel like now it's just a new label to it. It's COVID. Anything they can't
COVID.
answer.
Well,
Yeah.
even if they
It's
can
COVID.
answer it, it's
It's COVID.
COVID because they get $1,800. Not 18.
That's another thing.
$18,000
That's another
per
thing I heard
patient.
about. Yeah, if you
Boom.
die of COVID, you're worth more money now to
Exactly.
the hospital.
Somebody told me her father went to the hospital with food poisoning symptoms, diagnosed him
That
with
was COVID.
COVID,
That
and
was
he
COVID.
never came back home.
That was COVID.
Huh?
A client of mine, her friend's dad went to the hospital.
Hold up. I heard all that
Oh, you just was hunting.
shit. You said he never came back
He
home.
died. Yeah.
Well, they said
From
the
food
respirators would
poisoning
really be
symptoms-
killing them.
symptoms.
Like when they
Yeah.
put them on the respirator, it's not good
That's
for
what
you,
really.
and that's how they
That's
really
what really
die.
because it weakens your lungs.
Holy
It
moly.
then shuts it all up and shit down.
It's a holy moly.
Yeah. Hospitals are a business. They
Damn, y'all can't take a shit.
That's not funny.
I'm sorry, but that made food poisons. That made you throw up. That made you just take some shits.
But you also get a fever, so he
Yeah.
had a fever. So if you go in and you have a
diarrhea.
fever,
They're
they
gonna die
automatically
straight with COVID.
yeah.
A fever is like if one of your body's first responses
Yeah.
to
To a
an
virus.
infection.
Exactly.
To a virus.
It's trying to fight it off.
Yeah, that's the first thing you do. Like,
But you can have anything. One thing I haven't heard is people
But
just say I got a
diarrhea.
cold now. Like you don't even hear that. Like
yeah, you can't have
yeah, you can't have a cold
'Cause everybody
you
looking
gonna
at
have
you
COVID.
funny.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
got cold or if you got allergies
Yo,
or if you
them
got
COVID.
right,
them
if you
niggas
got
saying
COVID.
coughing
That's
was a
crazy.
symptom is the worst thing the fuck they ever
Yeah.
ever created.
You
Yeah.
be home like,
No.
oh my god, I just
Every
Every
coughed.
time, yo,
It was like cough. It was like if you
Yeah,
got
I'm
a
about
cough,
to
you got a
die.
cough. I say yo, I cough every day.
every day.
Every day. I'm
Sure
sure
this is
that's
Multiple
good.
times. Like
But
that.
I'm fat though. I'm
Hold up.
always gonna be short of breath.
But
So
they
I'm
say
scared when the
runny
shit first
nose.
happened.
Runny nose on there now too.
Runny nose.
All right.
Really?
I don't even know
Okay,
what
hold
the
on.
symptoms are at this
Yeah.
point.
Pause. Excuse me. Hold on. Steven, I have a question. Now, by you being a smoker and all, you ever cough while you smoke?
Majority of the time.
Do you ever sometimes get to the point where it might water your eyes and make your nose, feel kind of crazy? COVID.
That's what it is.
Like that's what niggas was saying. Like niggas say a runny nose, nigga. Like that shit just
see,
happened to me
what
like
it
2
is,
nights
but the
ago.
thing is-
That happens.
That and so a lot of people don't know that kind of work in your favor if you're an employee.
Fuck no.
Because you can get
You out
time
there
off.
paid.
Yeah.
So I get a 2-week
You
vacation
get
straight
it.
up.
They
until
immediately
even
have
know
to
what's
get you
wrong
out
with
of there and pay you.
I'm
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, get
All you
you
gotta
out
do
of
is
there.
call
and
me.
pay.
I was coughing and my nose was
I be
running.
popping Zyrtec like crazy.
And my
No.
eyes got water.
Yeah.
Yo,
My
man.
eyes-
See,
Oh,
that's what
hold on,
they do.
wait.
They'll pay you, and
To
then
stay
when you see test results don't come back so fast, so they'll pay you. You go to the doctors, they test you, and they pay you. Then you got to bring it in and say negative. They go, oh, we need that bread back. We need that money
I was
back.
just about to say that because
Yeah.
I seen it.
You need that
People
money
who work
back.
at a particular
Take
market,
it
I'm
back?
not going to promote the
they
market.
gonna take that money because
But
you wasn't COVID-19.
They're asking for
Positive.
their
But you're
hazard
also
pay
taking
back
off.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
because they paid employees hazard pay and they want their money
They
back.
want their money back.
But you made me go home and
No, like not even made me go home. You required me to work these extra hours, and and then I worked these extra hours, and now you want
They
your
want
money
the
back.
oh no, y'all finna get sued.
Hell no.
I just
shit, yo, this shit
seen
didn't
it on
make it to the
Facebook the other
news.
day.
Yo, like,
This
some
out.
shit didn't even make it to the news. Like, if you asking me something like that, like, it's a straight no. no matter what. Like I didn't make it to the news.
No matter what.
That's one thing about that 9 to 5 though.
Yeah.
You see that check,
They
you
gonna
know,
get that money.
Yeah.
COVID recuperation.
they gonna have a whole new category for it. COVID.
That's petty though. Like it was your fault.
Like, that's it. They that's one thing about getting that W-2. They can take what they want and then give
You
you.
go straight up in the office.
Yeah. And they say, nah, ain't nothing I can do with
Then you back the
Yeah,
entrepreneurship.
you back you about to walk out here, bitch. I'm gonna tell you this one time.
I'm
If you
trying to
don't
tell
give me
you.
my $78,
I don't know.
See,
Maybe it's just my field.
This is a prime
Maybe it's just my
example
field,
of the
yo.
number one benefit of being an entrepreneur: freedom.
Yep.
It ain't no damn freedom. It's still
Not really.
No,
You still
no.
got
You still
got
confined.
that
It's
instant
not-
way.
But
it's
it's
not
on your
confined.
turn.
I'm
You
but
should.
I'm only as confined as I allow myself
then-
to be.
right.
And then it's a big
You are the
difference
judgment.
between
Yeah. If I don't want to work, nigga, I ain't
Entrepreneurship.
working.
and self-employed.
Yeah.
I'm self-employed and employed. Like I gotta separate that. Like I don't make money if I don't do side work. Is what it basically is.
Right.
So that's not it. I'm not an entrepreneur in that aspect. You know what I mean? Y'all do shit that make money when y'all don't have to do anything other than ship something out that really don't count. I'm really out
I
here
got
sweating.
come here. I got pass.
I'm really out here
doing labor.
I'm getting
You still
calluses.
doing labor.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I'm getting calluses to make the extra money I make. So I'm self-employed. And that might be why I'm quitting. So let me not say I'm quitting the entrepreneurship.
That labor.
Because I don't want to make it look bad, because entrepreneurship
You
is
gonna
a
do it
beautiful
when you
thing.
need a new pair of tennis.
Well, but the real thing is not necessarily between entrepreneur and self-employed. The real issue is that you're using your body instead of your brain.
I use my brain too. Hold on.
No, I'm saying you use your brain too, but I'm just saying, like, if you was on a computer, you know what I'm saying, on some shit on a website, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
you might be mentally exhausted, but you're physically wearing your body out. It's a lot of wear and tear with that. So it's a difference in how you're gonna feel with your.
And I don't
with your
trust
profession.
people. So, and because really what I could do, I don't have to do the houses that I do, but I'm very particular, and I don't like other people's work, and then I don't like other people. And it might-
That's why I don't like the rest of it.
Yo,
That's how most businesses are sole proprietorships instead of big
LLC,
companies and
yeah,
LLCs and corporations, like, because you can't trust a lot of people to do what you envision or how you want it to be done.
Especially not contractors. I ain't even gonna say plumbers. I'm gonna say contractors. Contractors are bad people a lot of times.
Bad people.
You find a diamond in the rough,
Right.
but for the most part, we bad people.
And you said we? I was saying
That-
Part of that.
Right, I thought you was a diamond.
He's a contractor.
I'm a contractor. I'm one of the diamonds in the rough.
Okay.
But that's why I quit, because I just, it's not worth it to me. I'd rather do what I do for myself and can eat off it for eternity versus just getting this lump sum of money right now.
Right.
So that's my thing.
But you can also say, like, let's say this, right? You can really sit and do the analytics and say, hey, who is my best customer? Who is the person that brings me the most money and doesn't bother me the most? But you gotta wait it out. It's not about necessarily just about who brings me the most money. Who doesn't stress me the most? And then you say, I'm not doing that, but I'm just keeping those people, because actually, even though I do text, I've been doing it for 11 years. I'm
That's
stopping.
kind of the goal, though.
I'm not even really taking new clients anymore because I don't want to do it anymore. I'm trying to just keep the people that I do now, and I want to just segue and just keep them until I retire, and then I can say I'm gonna come back into it. But I really don't want to add any more clientele because I don't like doing it. So I don't want to add on to something I really don't want to do. I want to just be able to say, hey, I'm gonna do these people. I'm out for the year. I got my couple, racks. I'm done.
Did you want to jump in?
I haven't posted a haircut on my Instagram in like 3 months.
Yeah, because you don't want new clients.
No desire.
But
to
that's
have
the
it.
goal. Like I want to get to that. I want to get to that
Yeah.
point
You
where
ain't
I don't
posted
want
late night day client. I don't want new
Yeah,
clients.
I haven't
I'm
posted.
good.
I haven't posted a haircut in a while. Like,
One difference.
and I don't even want to.
How long does it take you, and just on average, a given case when you do somebody's taxes? How long does it take you?
It don't take me long at all. Like, it depends on it depends on what they have, but like a regular person tax return, maybe like 15-20 minutes. Like a business return, it
how
might
much
take
you,
me like an hour.
and on average, how much do you profit from that? I ain't gonna say how much do you charge, but how much do you profit from that?
What you mean, like a year or like
No, just
all
in
of them,
that
or
one average case.
like one tax return?
What kind of shit is that?
What you mean?
Like how much did you
He
make?
asked you a question the same way twice.
Right.
So, yeah. Don't
ask you a
charge
question.
how much you
Yeah.
charge.
It's like he retracted the question and gave you.
No, because profit and
Oh, you
charge
mean
is
like
different.
so? Okay, so for that
Very
15
different.
to 30 minutes, either $100 or $150, or sometimes it depends. It depends, $250.
So
creative I gotta be.
if you extrapolate that,
How much work I got to put
Yeah.
in.
you make a lot more than me. Because when I do one job like that I do on the level I do,
I'm putting less hours in it.
a
Yeah,
hell of a lot.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I said. I'm putting less hours in it. I have lower overhead, and that's why I say you don't necessarily have to go to school to know business, but school is important sometimes because you learn things like overhead costs.
Yeah.
My only overhead cost is printer ink. I still pay from my job.
That's,
I only
it's beautiful.
That's the way
And
to
you
do
should
it.
have said that.
That's the way
That's
to do it.
what it is.
Before all
the
that.
stuff I use.
You shouldn't have said that.
It's free software online that anybody can use. But because I know how to use it and how to manipulate it, I'm using it. I don't have to buy no software every year. I have almost zero overhead. So for me, it works. And like I said, and then I turn around and put this shit on my taxes.
You know
And I
what?
fucking claim a lot. So for me, it works. Like
Diamond.
you gotta learn how to cut all your costs, all that eating out and shit. You gotta cut that shit down. You gotta say, hey, we wanna go to the store. We wanna fucking buy.
I ain't no
Date
James.
night.
Bunch of
Rotisserie
shit like
chicken.
that.
Yeah, it's be steak night.
Date
you
night.
know, yeah.
We getting a rotisserie
What
chicken,
else?
and all he want to fucking job eating this rotisserie chicken and this fucking potato salad.
I ain't no genius and no shit like that, right? You said you had zero overhead. He asked you how. He didn't ask you how much you charge. He asked you how much you profit.
Why you stuck on that?
It's all profit.
I know,
Yeah.
I know, but I'm going back to that because what you charge is your profit.
No, it's
You in particular.
And you,
Oh,
but he
oh,
heard
Me
what
in
they-
what she
particular,
charge.
but he didn't know she ain't have no overhead.
Yeah, like what
so
she
she's
charges is her
Yeah,
profit.
yeah,
So
yeah.
it's like
she could have
you
said,
answer
I do
both
pay
of
for
them.
this.
Right, right,
I
listen,
do pay for
I
this.
said that to kind of be
You
Give
ain't wanna-
discreet.
you didn't really
Discreet,
wanna-
you feel me?
Discretion.
Yeah, all the
Oh,
details.
I wasn't supposed to pay that much
I was
attention.
trying to be.
I'm
You
high.
detail,
I'm
we detail.
Yeah,
But
I'm
see,
high and
my
I get
thing
paid
is-
for details.
Like, all right, the reason I'm out, the bid I just put together, I estimated it was going to take me 52 hours, me by myself. 52.
A bid?
A proposal
Okay.
for a job.
all right. I'm like, a bid? What the hell?
BD. Bid.
Hey, what nigga?
Hours.
That many pieces to a bid.
So now we get into a cost accounting.
Yeah,
I hate
look,
that shit.
Now we get into cost
Look, she
accounting.
gonna put the
I hate
vocabulary
that
words
shit.
to it because I don't know what that is. I just know
Oh.
how I come up with my price. It was 52 hours. I wanted $4,200 labor, and it was $2,500 in material. And he can't. That was after I doctored it down because first I just said 7,500. That was like without even thinking.
How do you get your labor amount? That's how much money you just want to put in your pocket because you're doing a job.
Yeah.
Why you don't get, why don't you
Yeah.
set a price for your labor and times that by how many hours instead of how much money you want?
I did.
So it's already
That's what the
in your
52
mind
hours
though.
is.
That's
That's how I got the.
but 52 hours is how much labor on a job. But at the end of the day, you should have a labor per hour.
Your ideal
regardless.
amount per hour.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you might have underbid yourself because you just want 42, but the whole time the job might be
No,
7,000 versus labor.
No. Look, this. At first, when he hit me about the job, I just said 75 to really get him to say no.
All right. Don't want to get.
I do that sometimes.
It's not that I didn't want to do it,
I do that,
but it's just like Corey.